There are often times when low-growing, spreading plants are desirable in the flower garden. These plants also look great planted along the edges of containers and allowed to cascade over. And two that are very good for these purposes are Purslane and Portulaca. Now these plants are related to one another and they're commonly confused, but they're quite different in some ways. Now the Purslane is a wonderful plant. Again, it's low-growing, spreading. It covers itself with flowers all through the day. Now these plants do fold their flowers up and their foliage at night, so this Purslane should only be used in beds where you're going to be viewing them during the daytime hours. The flowers are usually single. They come in a variety of colors, and there are some double forms, but the doubles tend to be a little bit smaller than these great single flowers. Notice how the leaves are thick, succulent, and paddle-shaped and flat. This is distinctive for the Purslane. When we look at the Portulaca, again, it's a different species of the same genus, so it's quite closely related, but it's different. The leaves are needle-shaped. They're also succulent, so this plant's also drought-tolerant. The flowers are larger, they're double, and they're really a lot more showy in some regards than the Purslane. Now, Purslane is a tender perennial. It has the stamina to bloom all summer long from a spring or early summer planting. It can be planted now, and it will be in bloom in November when the freezes come. Portulaca, on the other hand, is a true annual, and so generally once you plant it, it's only going to last about 8 weeks in the garden, so it's a much shorter-lived plant. Purslane and Portulaca, two great low-growing plants that can be planted now. For Get It Growing, I'm Dan Gill with the LSU Ag Center.